I just woke up. Okay, so y'all want to see the. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Hey, I woke up like this. Okay. Mm. Why my camera look like that? And why I look like that? What the fuck? What I do to the camera, y'all? Tell me what your girl did to this camera, because why I'm looking like that. I'm looking funny than this. Okay, I think yeah, that's it. Cause maybe I walk by the front of that camera like what? Mm. I don't know about y'all, but the first thing I do in the morning is open the blinds, open the curtains, and then I'm gonna tell you what else I do. I'll tell you later. All right, y'all. So I ain't gonna use the restroom. I didn't do nothing. I just got up and said I'm gonna go ahead and go live. So excuse me, I gotta go to the ladies' room. Y'all stay here. Don't go nowhere. Just because I get back, I'm not on here. It's because I'm not on here. You don't see me. Don't leave. All right, I'll be back. La, 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 la. You know, because I'm trying to hear some stuff. Like, God. Okay, y'all. I know I'm gonna do this thing like where I'll get up in the morning and I say I come out of every agreement spoken and known or the unknown. Y'all didn't do that, but I just said it this time. So, and I didn't even say my morning prayer. Okay, so y'all get to see your girl do her thing this morning. This is what I do every morning. I say my morning prayer. I was about to say where that towel came from. Y'all got a towel on the floor and shit. Yo, your girl was a little tired last night. Okay, I guess I had to be. Because I would have put that towel up. I don't play that. I don't have no towels on the floor, no half bands on the floor. I don't play that. I like a clear space. Because like a clear mind. Okay. So, come on. Get your shoulder by yonto koseya. Nana maroro so santa tika na baba yoro soria. Yana ma so sente tela wa show yana makora mbatata ro soria shaya ba o ya bahaya roso. Yela ba show sa sa de kora na baba kanta tantorioro so tele baya show ya baba kolia. Yana manoro so tele kera mama roso toro raba kanta tele do show ya baba o. Yana manoro so tana kanta tikia ba maroro so tarabayanto piniera sariando ko. Namanoro so to te kera ba yanta de roso tarabaya. Yana roso tana makanta tele baya rosoria. Yana matoko to sora na mayana to kororo basanta tikina na maroro sota. Yana maroro soto ikena ba maroro sota tare kena ba yo sota. Yana maroro soria. No mo konto to ma shia na ba yo to ma shia na ba. Yana maroro sota ma da do kora ba shaya. Ine roro sota na ba kanto roro soria. Ikre dosaya, ikre dosa. So y'all, yeah, I'm gonna say this. Uh, when when God get ready to bless you, I'm going to tell you something. Your enemies will try to trouble you. But this morning, God have placed, I heard a standing ovation. God has put, how would I say this? God is about to bless you abundantly. And God is showing your enemies who he is. And not only that, but he's putting in the atmosphere that there will be a change. He's allowing people to speak change in front of you. He's allowing you to know that when you have a conversation, let me say this, when you have a conversation with a person and they say, and this is what was told to me, it's like, you know, when you get home from a long day of work and you get to the kids, it's like everything doesn't matter no more. And in the back of my mind, my spirit start to smile, get real happy. And deep down in my soul, I'm going to tell you something. I had to feel what I felt deeply was happiness to me was terrifying. I'm not going to lie to you. It was terrifying. The first thing I told that man, I said, y'all, I'm about to draw tears. I told that man, I said, I can't get too happy. They might see me happy and they might kill my joy. That's the first thing I said. And his smile just kind of went away, and mine did too. And it was like, yeah, but you know, and the conversation kind of went on. But that's how I saw my spirit saying, I'm giving the enemy too much. When God put that in my spirit, I came in here, did my reading. I said my prayers, I took it to God, and I left it alone. I left it alone. When God say leave it alone, when you catch something like that, God said, oh, I'm going to show you even better. I'm going to show you something. Because we could walk around here in a lack of faith or lack of understanding, and the information that we be really feeling is downward deep within our spirit. And sometimes it's hard for us to be real with ourselves. It's hard for us to grab understanding within our own minds with what's transpiring. Hold on, y'all. I didn't even cut the notifications off because I'm so busy trying to get this message. Hi. Hi. Good morning. Grand rising. Grand rising. Okay, it's not good morning over here. It's grand rising. Grand rising. Okay. I haven't been on here in a while, y'all. So it's good. It feels good to be back on here with y'all. It feels good. Okay. So, anywho's, getting myself together, getting the day together, I felt the need to come on here and come live with you all. So, yeah, don't let the world empower or discourage you. I have been noticing, y'all haven't been having any internet services. The struggle for me has been really real. Okay, and yesterday I was supposed to get services. My services went some wells. And then I was falsely accused of accusing somebody else taking my stuff. And I just asked the question. It's like, you know, people take the smallest things and they would turn it around to try to make you look bad. And that's sad because you're around false witnesses. When you're surrounded by false witnesses, people automatically know that people, hey, no, you targeting her. People will start literally speaking out loud about what people have done. And then they'll start looking at the person like, hey, you ain't getting nowhere with this one. This is a wrap. You ain't wrap this up, okay? Because somebody think, and I ain't gonna lie, the first thing I heard when I got up was, I'm on demon time. I'm gonna tell you something. Anytime a person can open their mouth and say they on demon time, them demons is whooping your ass. Let's keep it genuine. That's the thing. People become to be embarrassed about what's going on because the shit that they've done. People, real genuine people. That's why people are scared to be around certain people, because they'll get a hold of somebody and it's a genuine and a wise a person and a wise confidant. I'm gonna tell you something. That type of people scare them because they're gonna tell you, hey man, you mess with this person, man, you crazy. Hey, what's wrong with you, man? What's going on with you? You lost your mind. People say, man, that's a chosen one. Man, that's a this, that's a that. You done did what? You done said, oh yeah, you messed up, man. You messed up. Even my bloodline even know not to do this. If my bloodline know not to come towards this way and say this or that and the third. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when you feel confident in messing with a chosen one, baby, it's even written. It's written. I'm gonna tell you something, when you mess with a chosen gonna come out on top. They'll come out on top. And then when you hurt that person, it echo the rams. That's immediate assistance. That's immediate alarm. It goes off like a siren. I'm talking about loud to the point where the chosen one's ears are start ringing. That's a sign. It's a message. Something going on in the ethers. Something is going on in the ethers. It's a 911 emergency. I was listening to that song this morning, no, last night. And I always listen to this young lady. They say, "Behold." That's the name of her album, "Behold." And she said, "It's a 911 emergency. Who's the victim? It's my heart in it." Okay? Very beautiful song. Very spiritual song. And she's a spiritual woman. So y'all might want to go listen to "Behold." She got some good music. She's a young woman or whatever. And she's real talented. And you guys need to listen to her. Listen to her music. It's very motivating, very encouraging. And especially when she said, I'm pregnant and something. She said, "I'm pregnant. No, I'm birthing in the spirit." Okay? And yeah, baby, honey, she's birthing something. She said, "I'm birthing something new." Okay? Baby, go check out this woman's music, because this music will lead you into a place where you're going to keep, hey, look, it's time to get to work. Okay? It's time for me to let down my wings. Okay? Because some of us flying and we're flying on old timelines. Some of us flying and we're losing them timelines. And guess what? Your enemies, they're trying to build distraction to the timeline. And God is saying, get up, get back to work. You done rested enough. You done caught on to the situation enough. Ain't no room for you to oh, I don't want to do it today. Oh, no, not tomorrow. Oh, no, we're going to do it today. And then he said, no, today is the right now. Today is your right now. Today is where God shows up in a mix of your enemies. Because see, they think that they're gonna, how would I say this? They think they're gonna fly over you. They think they're gonna come above you. They think they're gonna win at all costs when it comes to you. And God is saying, okay, look, they done did this again. Like, I want to show you justification. I want to show you who I am. God is like, turn your head. Don't look that way. Don't speak to this person. And all you're doing is being humble. And God is redirecting you. And sometimes when we're full of the world, y'all, we don't even see it. We don't even see when God redirecting us. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Yesterday, I got my package. I didn't get a package. But when I called the people for the package, y'all, I'm digging all in my eye. I need to wash my face. When I called for my package yesterday, y'all, the people said, we delivered it. It's delivered at such and such time. Y'all, my phone, they done hacked into my device. Not only they done hacked into my device, but they done went so far as me calling to get service, to upload my phones for the service providers to see where my stuff is, to see my package came. Y'all, every time I opened the app, it never showed that my package had came. It never showed. Every time I open it, it'll load to a certain spot and it'll stop. So I said, okay, that's cool. I sit there and waited, and then I started getting answers. Where the fuck is my package? Oh my God. Like, I just started getting this childlike energy. Like, when we were children, sometimes we pout about things that we want. And it's not really a want. At this point, it's a need, because it's bringing you balance. And you can have other things going on where you see you need services. And in my mind, I was like, this is what I need. So I'm grown, but when I'm grown, there's something I really need, that child like come out for some odd reason. And I said, you know what, let me stop. I heard my person in my ear all day long. That person knew. They knew. It was like, let me distract her. Let me just distract her, keep her, doing this or that. And I was like, okay, I was trying to find shit to do. I was like, okay, let me go and take a bath. I took my bath extra early and still had to leave out the house in my PJs and go look for my service and things like that. Like, it's just, how would I say this? Uh, when I went to go look for my service, like I said, I went to my neighbor's house. The lady was telling me, she said, yeah, she said your package on the porch with a checkerboard on, it's a checkerboard. It says home sweet home. And I'm like, oh. And she was like, yeah, they look like they got some shoes on the porch. It look like got a table up, a chair up there. I said, oh, that's my neighbor upstairs. I said, hold on, let me go talk to her and see if she has it. So I goes up there. I'm still on the phone, by the way, with the Spectrum people. Um, and she was like, oh, no, I don't have your package. I just got this. And I'm like, are you sure? I said, because I'm on the phone with Spectrum, and they're telling me that my package is over here. You know what I mean? So the lady's like, no, like your package is not here. She said, this is all I got. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, no worries. Okay. And the lady said, do you want me to send you the code, the ticket code? I was like, oh, yeah, you can send me that. Like, that's cool. I'll take the ticket code. So I get the ticket code, y'all. And I had no service, remind you. So I had to walk across the way. And I'm telling her I'm walking in front of the apartment complex, okay? And I walked out, y'all. These people was literally like throwing witch powder out. Yeah, like I'm gonna be real with you. See, one thing about me, I'm not gonna get on here and put a performance on. I'm not gonna put a show on. This is real live shit, okay? And it's the shit that happens that people don't talk about because a lot of people do shit like that. They'll throw witch powder out and they'll redirect you or how would I say, try to empower their magic upon you to be angry or frustrated. And y'all, God wouldn't even let me. I'm not going to even lie to you. When God is in control, when you're in control of yourself and you will see, thank you for the love. Thank you. When God is in control and God will bring you up to a higher timeline within your higher self, that these what they call supposed to empower their magic, it be weak as hell. It be weak as hell. That's how much you have overgrown a whole lot of things that people do. I had to sit back and kind of really realize. Let me tell you. So they throw witch powder out. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I snap my fingers on that ass. I'm gonna show you who I am. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. So you move slick, I move slicker. Okay? So I goes back in the house and I got my shoes. Y'all didn't even lock the door. I said, let me go on and take care of my business. So I get to the shopping center. Y'all, the people was already waiting. This man was in my energy. The whole time he knew I was calling the people. They were listening on my phone. That's why they kept telepathically saying, he kept telepathically telling me, go get your new phone. Go ahead and go get your new phone, this, then third. But I knew I had to pay my rent. I knew I had already took money out for my child to take care of his business. And I'm like, I just can't go around here just being reckless with this money, knowing I need to get a phone. But the kind of phone I need, I don't want no LG. I don't want no touch screen. I don't want no basic ass shit because that's when it's basic, that's how you motherfuckers tap my shit. That's how y'all all into my accounts. That's how y'all getting all my information, my banking info. They know when I get paid. They telling me you got paid today. I'm like, how the fuck you know I got paid today? How the fuck do you know I got paid today? Y'all, it done got to the point where they had to reset my Google. You know how you have, not Google, but you know how you have your app on your phone to check your banking. Y'all, it said, I have a thumbprint I use to check my thing on my phone. Y'all, it went from that to them telling me that you got to put your password in. I said, oh, nah. I know I said this where I put my thumb in. I pushed my thumb on my phone. I said, yeah, they tapped in my phone. That's how they knew. And I said, I backed up out of it. So I started texting the people. What's my account number? I said, not account number. I said, what's my balance? They tell me my balance. Okay. But moving forward to this, because I'm going to come back to that. So y'all get to the shopping, to this little shopping center around the way. Y'all, the man come outside. And I'm on the phone with Spectrum. I said, well, hold on. I'm going to walk in front of the apartment complex and this, then, and the third. So, y'all, they done learned the people. They done alert the people. They done text the people talking about she going across the street. Baby, that man came out. As soon as I hit that corner, the man came out. He was standing there looking at me, making sure it was me. He looking, I forgot I had the goddamn bundle on my head. Y'all had to got the damn, y'all was ready for bed, motherfuckers. I was ready for bed, honey. I'm gonna tell you something. I had this damn thing here tied on my head, and I had my hair my hair is done. So I had this bundle on my head, but this band was on it too. Y'all, I said, yo, they done call these folks out here to watch me like I'm some goddamn murderer. Like, these people was posted. They were posted. I swear to God on my mother. The lady was back there. She didn't, you know when somebody comes, when you go see somebody, you're not gonna back in. You ain't gonna have time for, especially if you know you coming in, you leaving. This woman had them back, came packed and what y'all you call that? Parallel parked. She done parallel parked and backed up. Wait, she was out. She had just got there. This guy was just coming out the thing. He looking right at me. He's like, yeah, they like, I say, yeah, that's her. So I got so far to them, they threw wish pot on me. I said, ooh. I said, let me go. I said, ooh, I done told her, I said, that bitch done threw wish pot on me. I done turned around, took a picture. God said, get the license plate. I walked back, I got the license plate. And they was talking, saying something, I kept on going. I didn't give a damn at that point. I had no respect. So I walked up to the store, to the what's the name, they texting the other guy or the guy watching me, because they were all set in plot. They were, how would I say this? Everybody had a position. And the people that was alert, they were waiting for me to come out in a position that they wanted to come in. Now this man, that's a restaurant that I'm walking to in front of, right? So I get to the shopping center. I turn a little corner from the back of the restaurant. I'm at the back of the restaurant. My apartment faces the back of the restaurant. So I'm walking in the front of the restaurant. They have a big, fat Hispanic guy walking he's supposed to be walking to the restaurant, but he's walking in front of it, but he's walking on the side of the restaurant. So so we cross each other or whatnot, what have you. So I pay no mind. I keep going. So on my way back, I guess he had to end up coming back. No, I'm saying it wrong. When I walked towards the restaurant, I didn't see nobody. Coast was clear. When I got back to the to leave the restaurant, because I got the picture of the where my package was at. So when the phone information uploaded to my my phone, I said, okay, my package had then already came. She showed me where my package was at. She showed me the porch or whatever. I said, that's not my stuff. I told her, I said, that's not mine. I said, that's too many packages. That's way too many packages. So I'm telling her that, and she's like, oh, well, this is what they put. I said, no, that's not right. I said, I had one package. That's it. So I'm walking back, and she's talking to me on the phone, and the big guy, he comes like try to meet me, as I say, like I'm crossing your turf or whatever. And he tried to walk up, like I'm walking from the parking lot, towards from the strip for the shopping center, out of the shopping center back towards my home. So I got to pass in front of the restaurant and the shopping center and things like that. So I'm passing by, and while I'm passing by, y'all, how would I say this? I literally get in front of, like, by the restaurant, and he walked right in front of me, right? And then that's not right in front of me because there's a pole right here. So he walked in front of the pole, but I'm walking on the opposite side of the pole because I got to step down to walk behind the restaurant. He walks on, not in front of the restaurant to go in the inside. He walks on the side of it to meet me in that same spot, in that corner. It's like a duck off little spot, but it's in the open, if that makes sense. Because if you walk in front of the restaurant, they got 2 benches where you can sit down and have a conversation before you walk in there. He didn't do that. He walked on the side of it to let me know, bitch, I'm coming for you. And his words was, oh, we're accusing people of stealing packages. I ignored the fuck out of him. And I'm going to tell you what the first red flag was. I never accused that woman of anything. I asked a question. See, people take that and will turn that type of shit around. That's why I was glad I was on the phone with the people, because it's like everybody was trying to feed, everybody want a reaction, everybody want to try to block you from something. But I'm going to tell you something, when people know that they wrong and you try to go bring everybody, a whole fucking raggedy ass, thinking ass, disrespectful ass mob to come after somebody, you was a weak ass person. You weak. You're a weak ass individual. Because I have no respect for you or them. Because y'all motherfuckers coming out of nowhere just fucking with somebody. Just lying. This fucking lying. You mad because of what the fuck I'm saying. You act like a fucking child compared to a grown ass woman or waking soul. Let's be real. I was all in the store, y'all, getting information for my child to take care of business with my children. These people popped up at the store where I'm at. A whole mob. The people in the store, they sickening the people in the store. Watch out for her. This, that, and the third. Watch this lady. Watch that person. Like, and in the back of my mind, I say, girl, just take care of your business and take your time while you doing it. You important. You got purpose. And these people just taking up space here. They're taking up space here. Don't mind them. Y'all, was on the phone with my son. And I'm saying, baby, this is all you need, right? Da 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 da. Y'all, it's a man and a woman. It was a couple. The man stood back. The woman and them, they thought I wasn't paying attention, but I like it when they think I don't pay attention. I'm not looking. Y'all, while she walked and split me, they walked right between me. I said, why would you do that? They had no words. They were just looking, and the man was standing back there watching me. I looked up and looked right at him. I didn't even look at the girl and the woman walk between me, but they made it seem like they wasn't together. And when I turned to look back around, they were walking right with each other. The man stood there. The other guy, he knew what they were doing. He was like as I say, don't pay them no mind. Like, I know they're wrong. And that was their own kind. And I just walked away. I didn't walk away. I stood in that spot because I was taking care of business. I was purchasing items. And the man, he stood there like he was on his phone. So the other guy, he stood there too. And he was like, excuse me, ma'am. I said, no, you're fine. I said, you're fine. Or whatever. And I left it alone. But it was more as to say, like, I know you're trying to trigger this woman. I know you're targeting this woman. They watched them. They watched them. So everybody that you think that's against you is not against you. People are literally there watching people just target you. And these people, they watch them try to target me. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, okay. And then they kept telling me to get another phone. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm not about to get another anything. Let these people catch themselves up. Because that's what's happening. See, I'm going to tell you something. When people think they're getting away, they have, I had said something about them, the feds. Y'all, the feds had ended up following me. Okay, and the feds know that these are big populations of these people. But I'm going to tell you something, when I was saying that, I was getting a glimpse of the store. See, I'm a psychic medium. I have psychic mediumship. And we have spiritual visions. So things that these people know deep within, like the dark hidden secrets of it, it's kind of like, how would I say this? That's why I say it's really dangerous for people to come around me like talking about, because what they know, that they hide, that they don't talk about, and that's why they organize these crimes against the chosen ones and the collectors in these organized crimes. We take in your energy. When you bring in an energy exchange, because that's what happened. That was the energy exchange. When those type of things happen, we peel up the darkest stuff that you know. And I'm gonna tell you something. What I tapped in on, the Walmart store, right? So in the Walmart store, you see the shelves, the long shelves. What that kind of reminds you of? I'm gonna tell you. I just want you to take a moment to let me know what that reminds you of. Get your thoughts together. Get your thoughts together. Get time. And just think it through. Okay. Now I think I done gave you enough time. So, this is what I know. When you ever been to jail and how the bunks are made, sometimes the bunks are made like bunk to bunk like that. That's how it's made up in the stores. But the only difference is everything is on shelves. There's items on the shelves. Okay. So I saw they keep showing me the military running through the stores, because they know that's where a lot of crimes happen in the big stores. Why you think a lot of people go to different type of stores when they say they go and shop or they go and do certain things? They go to stores where people don't really go, like Goodwill, like JCPenney's, Ross, like places where they know people can't really just balance out to do any organized crime, because they're watching on the camera. They have security in the camera at the stores or whatever. And in this store, I noticed too that there wasn't no cops there. I noticed that. And I noticed they had just remodeled everything. But it seemed like to me everybody want to try to harvest, to take, to steal, to kill, steal, and rob from you, from me at that moment. And I had to really take my power back. I really, really had to stand my ground and take my power back, because the things that they wanted me to observe and to look at and to know, I was like, I didn't give a damn. I don't do witchcraft. I don't do dark magic. I don't do spell work. I don't do none of that shit. So I don't give a damn. That's how my mind is, because at this point, to me, it's pointless, because I spiritually in ranking. Some people now are it's being exposed that it's danger for them to be in the energy. Because when you ascend to a higher level of spiritual consciousness, you start to look at all the murders that these people done did and put hits on other people. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna tell you what God loves. See, the plot and the plan against you, you got peace in, you got protection in it. So somebody wants you to worry in a position, in a place where there's no reason to be worried in. Because if you made it this far, you're in spiritual ranking. Now your kids are in a higher, powerful place, and they want you to feel otherwise. And the divine is like, no, pay attention with you, but I'm gonna show you this message, because you need to save a child. You need to save this person. You need to save that person. And not even only that, your messages get out, and people around you that know what's going on in the community, in the area, they're literally looking up to you to give them confirmation or give them feeding about other children. And it's really about the children and the elderly, because a lot of people are targeting the elderly and the children. And a lot of people don't want you to focus on that. They're trying to push you out or speak up against you. And it's just like, it's pointless. It's pointless. People are being exposed for who they are. People are going down, because a lot of authorities know, like, hey, we know you had a part of this crime, but they can't put their hands on it. They can't, gather up so much evidence on a situation. But now that the feds have got involved, and they are investigating a community, or they're investigating certain situation that's happening in the community, they are even going and getting what is it called? The hospital records for people that have them been in the hospital in the areas. They're pulling back records. They're pulling back their blood results, like their urine results. They testing all of that shit. And you know what they're doing? They're putting cameras on the people, the doctors and shit. So, like, say for instance, you go to the hospital and they don't have a camera in a certain spot. Well, they're putting cameras in them spots, in them areas. And how would I say this? Now that you are in the inner knowing of what's transpiring or what's happening, it's like people want to try to boot you out the community or boot you out the area, because you're bringing attention to a place was really what was silence. It wasn't no attention there. Nobody really knew what was going on, because everybody was enjoying what was happening. Some people was eating off of this, the plot and the scam. Everybody. So now when you position yourself in a higher spiritual ranking, and you done climbed up the spiritual ladders, it's like now you need to move on. And divine is like, no, you be still. You don't have to leave. This person ain't paying your rent. This person ain't paying your bills. This person ain't doing this. This person ain't doing that. The divine is about to put people in place while you occupied. You about to be real busy. And I'm going to tell you something. They're hoping and praying that they get every little bit of information it is, but it's like they're going to come in on them folks. And they ain't going to even know what hit them. They not. That guy's too. I've been here. I have been having problems with the neighbors upstairs above me. I got films of them. I never had a problem with the neighbor next door to me, but they end up moving out. So it's nobody really around me. But I'm just timing, because I got a feeling somebody going to start moving in right when I'm getting ready to move on. I'm observing. I'm very observant. I feel the energy. I feel, I just feel change, positive change. But somebody wants you to change your thoughts, your actions, they want you to be focused on things that doesn't have any weight or values. Okay? And when things don't have a weight of values, the people that was in position, they try to put them in position to steal, kill, and rob from you. Okay? And it holds no weight in that area, because you're in the clear, and people just are having people to target you just to get a little money, just to get a little entry, just to get in the shine light. And the divine is like, okay, they didn't have fun. And I told them to turn up the cheek. I told them to move around. I told them to walk away. And I told you to stay focused on me. So I'm going to say this. I decided to take my gift in another direction. And I said I was going to do my, how would I say this? I said I was going to do my tarot readings, which I love to do my readings. But I know and I see now that I have to get a whole nother type of deck. I'm gonna have to, y'all. I decided to go ahead and do love readings because I see where my love life was being hit. My love life was being blocked, and I'm going to speak volumes on it. And then I start seeing people in my family wear heart rings. They start wearing heart rings. Certain people was wearing heart rings. I was like, oh yeah, that's love. Like somebody was trying to hit somebody in the love place, like trying to block out their love, trying to block out their support system, you know? Because when you have love, you have like somewhat of a support system. You have people that's companion to you, that's kind to you, that's sweet to you. That's showing love. And if I'm love, like, and happiness and peace and joy, why are you trying to be up in the energy and trying to present something that is really not happy? That's not there, because that's how I won my position. That's how I won my position. That's how I'm in my position now. Love and light. I can't be hating nobody and winning. I can't be evil at somebody because they losing. Like it gotta make sense. It gotta make sense, y'all. It gotta make sense. Anyways, let's get up and personal. Okay. This is how I woke up, y'all. Okay, what y'all talking about? Okay. Hello, pop. Hey. Hey. This cut. You're cute. Okay. Life too short to be worried. Let go. And you're right. It is sad. It is sad. They really did. It is sad because, you know, I'm moving a different. I'm speaking. I go to another direction. I don't never really give these people the access to me, but I have to get another phone, y'all, because these people, they either, how do I say this? They either quote my phone. They quote my phone. My phone's been tapped or hacked. Okay, my phone's been hacked because these people met me at the store. They met me in the store in Walmart. Yeah, a whole mob. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The people, and it was nothing but Mexicans. It was all Mexicans. There were no black people that was involved in that. None. And it's all because of this Floyd guy. Okay, he's the ringleader of a secret side of a covenant. He's a hitman. Okay, and I've been telling the police about this person, of what he's been going on and doing, and I kept saying, I made the video last night, and I said, I really want to know what the police are doing. What do they have to say today? What they have to say today? Nothing. They had nothing to say. Nothing. They ain't talking about no charges. They ain't talking about, oh, Miss Stewart, you have a case. They're not. And I said, you know what? They're bringing they're bringing the ones that's a part of these cults and covenants. They're bringing them in to make me feel like there's no hope for me. They really are, because at this point, this person is the problem. This person, the one that's organizing the crime. So that's why I said I'm going to end up taking my power, snatching. I'm going to say take my power because I got my power, but end up taking a situation to the court, to the justice system itself, because they telling me like, they said I couldn't go online and press charges. I said, what? I said, what do you mean I can't go online and press charges? What do you mean? And they was like, yeah, you have to go in the office and do this and that. Y'all don't be in the office. That I'm not sitting down talking to no Fed. I'm not sitting down talking to a police officer. They got me sit out in the open where people can hear us conversation, come in and say, well, oh, I heard about this person. Oh, I advise you to do this. Like, people can actually hear what's going on. Like, it's to say, it's nothing personal. Okay. And even in the police department, they trolling too. Yeah. So I looked on the thing to see if I can record in a place of business.
Uh, and evidently I can record. Didn't know that. But if I would have known, hold on, y'all. If I would have known, I would have had my camera on. But they were already waiting. They were waiting. That's how I knew that they had tapped my phone. They knew. Cause how you knew to have all of this stuff set for me. So when I went in the police department, I got pictures, y'all. I'll show y'all. They had the blue piece of paper in the door of the police station to the bathroom. Okay. Not only that, but how would I say this? They were basically like they were setting the shit up to make me read the energy of what they were doing, and then they had two chairs facing me. So you can see where they try to make it seem like, oh, you ain't got no hope. The police on my side. This, that, and third. Man, the police not on your side. But that's how people want you to be in that delusional mindset. You're in control. Because I'm seeing the energy. I'm observing. I'm a psychic medium. Because that's how I felt in the beginning. Okay? It gave me the same feelings that I had in the beginning. When I took my power back, I started speaking life into my situation. I started moving forward. I started speaking out the readings or whatever, what not have you. And I see where I'm in control. I'm in power. They're not. Because if they were, why are you acting like wild animals? Why are you sending people out back to back? If you winning, make it make sense. If you winning, why you gotta get all these people? Why you can't do it? Why you can't come up against me yourself? Why you can't target me by yourself? Because you scared. You're a coward. And then you're a whole man with a dick between your legs. Sending men and women to a target a woman. Yeah, they use a dog or a cat if they can. That's saying they don't have no power. They don't have no magic. They don't. That's powerless. Hey, how you doing, baby? Welcome in. Make sure you guys are tapping the screen. And then they turned around and they kept saying something about oh, your kids this, your kids that. That don't scare me. They been doing this for up and all years. Ain't nobody can control me by mistreating me and telling me about my kids. It's like, I'm gonna tell you what, it's like the same shit. Same shit, I'm telling you. Okay, it's like they try to target my kids or speak out about my kids, but I'm gonna tell you something. What the mom told me. I was in jail. And she said, he fuck with those kids, he know what's coming. That's why I say it's pushing me harder. And the reason why, because I keep hearing that lady in the back of my head. I keep hearing what she told me. Yep. And she was basically saying like, she did say that. Ooh, she did. She did tell me. I'm not gonna say that though. I'm not gonna say that. They did. They told her to tell us that. Tell us that. Girl, let me shut up. Let me shut up. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, they letting me know they listen to my conversation. And I don't care. Shit. They listen to me take a shit. They let you know they invade my privacy. Okay? This is not a lie. This is not a front. This is not for clout. This is real shit. But they said what they said. And they meant what they said because they trying to target your children. Trying to target, they already probably targeting kids already, but they're targeting children and trying to target people's children or trying to target you to be quiet about your children and they ain't have no power in it. It ain't their place. It ain't their position. So you didn't take the second marriage. They don't got no sense to say about your fucking kids. The fuck? Somebody's stupid. It's giving desperate. That's what it's giving. And the reason why I say that, y'all, because if you think about it, you remember how I made a reading about the second marriage. The first marriage is your wounds. The second marriage is the children. Some of y'all just save your kids and you don't even know it. So what somebody meant for evil about sending them out a message towards towards you and your kids. They just don't know that they got tension up on them and theirs. Yeah, it's nothing but tension on them and their kids and their family. Yeah, because some of these people finding out that they got to sacrifice their own because they can't sacrifice you. And that's why these people mad. And they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. But when they in that energy and they project, I pick up. I pick up on the energy. And they're mad. And that's why they're mad. They're not going to tell you that. Some of these people are in high positions. And they in the positions and they need everybody's help. And the community is about to crash down on these help on the person that's sending people to target you. Yeah. They're about to crash out on them. They're about to let them go from a group. Because they're targeting you. And these people see that you're a peacemaker. They see that they know that you know what's going on, but they're like, this person's peace. This person's not even what you're saying it is, but we see why you're targeting because they're a chosen person. That energy is potent. You know what I mean? And they're like, no, you're not going to keep doing this shit. No. This person deserves her peace. This child deserves their happiness. Like, no. Somebody think that they're going to come and keep doing shit. That's why these people some of them want you to just stay close to them. They want you to stay close to me in a community where they can keep trying to feed off your energy and siphon you and try to make your shit miserable for you while you try to live on and pinch from you, like steal. And the divine's like, okay, I'm going to show you. So something is going to happen in tragedies, okay? You're just going to get information all of a sudden. Some of y'all just going to feel shit just happening. And you're going to be called to stay out the way. You're not going to be called to call that person, text that person. You're going to have to mind your business. You got to mind your business because that's your breakthrough. That's the time when you move on. It's the time when shit break off for you. Because somebody want to keep doing the same shit. And they're not learning. Okay? They're not learning from the mistakes. Because they feel like, oh, well, I can do this, I can do that and get away with it. Because they're part of some type of fucking company, mob. And that shit ain't scaring you either. Okay? It ain't scaring you. Somebody how would I say this? The way that they position themselves to attack you, it's like, how would I say this? It's like an organized situation. But while it's organized, you are to pinpoint them out. So when they, like, say for instance, I go out somewhere and I just go out just to see how many people gonna try to target me. Just to give y'all clarity and truth. Watch how many people pop up. Watch how many people be exposed. And it's the same people in the same occult, in covenants. You know how many people that will go down just by these people being exposed to the certain people? Whew, you know how many people is going to be pissed? Okay? That was just a big ass drug bust. A big ass drug bust. Like, sad. And they wondering why shit is happening. They're wondering why. Fucking with the wrong person. Targeting the wrong person. So whoever is are members of these occult members or secret side of a covenant members, they'll come in on them for fucking with you. Because they're doing too much. They're doing too much for nothing. And the only thing they can feed off of or go after is what you say. They have no other way to fuck with you. All about what you talk about, what you say, and what you put out. And then, and again, what you put out ain't none of their fucking business no way, because I'm going to tell you why. Because you target that person for no reason. What was your purpose? What was your purpose? Who was you supporting? Who was you supporting? Who are you helping? Murderers, killers, drug dealers, thieves. But God said they have no protection of spending. That's what he meant. That's what he meant. Watch everything else get hit. Watch. Watch how they say something about our cult leaders or sick side of come watch this shit hit the news. Just for targeting somebody, because you're gonna have your justice. Because people being reckless. They're being very reckless. What I just experienced yesterday, that was reckless. That was really reckless. I guess they wanted me to give a reaction. I didn't give none. You didn't get no reaction from me for that. Baby, no. And then I could feel them like projecting on me. Like when I got home in my comfort zone when I got home, I started looking for my phone and I was actually live looking for my phone. I'm like, where the hell is my phone at? And I looked in the couch. I digged in the couch, but I didn't dig all the way in the couch. But I'm gonna tell you something. Before I left, I had just got the shower, y'all. I got the shower. When I got the shower, I had ended up putting my phone. What the hell my phone? My hair curled like that. I had got out the shower and I had moved my phone and put my phone on the seat. I mean, not on the seat, but on the armrest of the couch. When I put my phone on the armrest of the couch, I put the remote there and I put my earrings on the side. I said, how my phone get down there? Y'all was in here. Y'all came in here. They're watching me. Somebody here around here watching me. And the reason why I say that and I stress that because I didn't lock my door. My door wasn't locked. I walked right up out of here. That's how I knew they were watching me. Because how did you know to try to do that? Then I was like, how they getting in here? And then I go tell the property manager of what's going on. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to build a lock on my bedroom door. And I see where it was already a lock there. But it was in the inside. I'm like, why would they put it in the inside? It's hard to even open the fucking door. So why would you put a lock in the inside? Lock yourself in the inside of the room. It just had me start thinking like, boy. What the devil meant for evil is only strengthening you. It's encouraging. This is just not talk here. This is true shit with evidence. Damn, what's going on with my hair this morning? Shut the fuck up. Talking about they gonna kick your ass out. Bitch, can't nobody kick me out of shit. Get them kick your ass out this energy. Get your Jezebel ass on. Fucking roach. Motherfucking mob don't own me. They own y'all. That's why y'all asses at work. Them bitches working overtime. Talk about I'm on the TV time. Bitch. Yeah, that's what y'all do to the people that's like y'all. I'm not like these people. That's the whole difference between me and them. I'm not like you. That's what's bringing me justice. I'm not like you. Whatever you say about me is you already came in telling a lie. Now the people wondering why the people in the higher up positions are getting hit. These people are getting hit. Family members getting sick, animals dying. You know people don't play about their animals. Don't play about their animals. They loved ones or the children getting sick. They looking at talking their children. They wonder why their children getting sick. Hell, they getting targeted. And they're saying, no, something is not right. This is an innocent person who's lying. They giving these motherfuckers a chance to speak their truth. Now watch how something else gonna come up. Watch. Y'all stay watching these readings. Somebody gonna confess something else. They gonna confess their part. They about to confess their part that they played in this shit. And they're gonna be, you gotta say it. You gotta speak it for us. Yeah. And the divine is like, nope, move on. Let them suffer. Let them go speak their own shit. Yeah. Somebody think that you playing about whatever the fuck they did to you. They getting people involved because they scared. All them fucking fear attacks, them heart attack spells, they're gonna be so worried. Motherfucker gonna walk up on them, motherfucker gonna have a fucking heart attack. All them shit, all that heart attack spells they threw at you, baby, somebody gonna wish they would have left you alone. Some of these people regretting that they even work with your family members and people to target you. They want you to feel some type of way because they, man, get the fuck out of here. People don't got nothing else but to do. It's harvest season. And where they harvest at, they got a whole hurricane just to come and tear some shit up. I'm laughing because it's true. This about to be August. Hurricane season. They fucking with us. They better get their affairs together. They better get their money together. They messing with us. Because we do what's right. They not. They don't know what's to come during these hurricane season. All they know is they're going to get the information. Oh, well, yeah, we're going to get a hurricane season. And it's going to be in the Gulf. Yeah, that's all they going to get. That right there. They probably going to have, baby, look at here. The truth is not only prevailing, but it's showing evidence to somebody's actions about you winning. Okay? Somebody don't have a way to escape what they did. And they trying to use you as a scapegoat. That's why they're trying to get people to target you. And it's not going to work for them because I'm going to tell you why. Because people just targeting you. Because the first thing people want to know is, why are you targeting them? And when people get the history, it's like, you can't use this person. This person's life going on. And somebody's telling them. They're getting bad news. They're letting them know that life goes on. This person's not going to be stuck in a situation. It's like somebody wants to, okay, how would I say this? It's like people want you to be tangled around their lifestyle about targeting you. Like they want to make your life miserable. They want to force your hand in the divine. It's like, no, this person's life is going on. Yours not going to hinder them. You're not going to be bonded to their bloodline. We don't want you on this bloodline. And if you don't need this person alone, we're going to have to take you down because they see what someone is just targeting you. Okay? And you are not to be targeted. You have satisfied your family bloodline. Your family bloodline is to see you deliver. Now, whoever on that family bloodline is sending this person back to back, they fighting to live. They are. I have to tell the truth. They're fighting to live. They're scared to die. And some of them are already transitioning. And some of them could be actually getting their fast together, trying to stall out time. But at the same time, hoping that you go out and act a fool. Yeah, they showed me in the spirit realm, like I was out there going out. Like they would have my hands up like on puppetry and stuff. I'm looking like, bitch, they just showed me to X that shit out. Like somebody's slow. They doing the same thing. And you over here winning against that stupidity. Like a child catching a fucking fit. All because you won't let them feed off your energy. All because you won't let them come back around you. Because they done called death on you. They done spoke death on you. Like, what the fuck? But I'm going to tell you something that they don't want people to know. The plans was never for you to die. It wasn't. They already knew what was going on. They already knew someone had lied. They knew somebody was making false reports. They already knew. Somebody was on the back end telling them. That was telling them the truth of what was going on in the organized crime. That's a big dookie fly. That thing came in here yesterday. Yeah, I ain't going to brush my teeth yet. I'm about to drink me a cup of coffee. That's how my teeth That's why my teeth are still white. And see, y'all, I'm using this face cream on my face, and I'm noticing like I'm getting brighter in the skin, but it's starting like right there. Like it's some type of acetone in the stuff, and it's working. It's like brightening up my skin, but it's happening right here, like right there in the face. I need it to go right here. Okay, because I got rings, dark rings right there, and it's something that I can use to get rid of that. Um, but I don't know what it's called. Okay, first I start wearing makeup, putting right there, and makeup look good on me too, but I don't want that. I like natural look, but it is ass. It is good for me to use it. I might start using that shit again. I don't know, but it worked it good for me. Okay, it worked it real good for me. So yeah, somebody thought that they're going to get up and harvest off you and hope that you stay down and hope you start thinking and moving in a negative way. Somebody lost. Somebody just hoping that you react in a certain way, but deep within they're hoping that you don't, because they don't want to be bearer of like karma, because they're dealing with enough karma. They actually are, and this is shit that they ain't saying, but I'm reading the energies. Because somebody gonna be exposed. They're being exposed already. Okay, for having plans to target to come up against your child, for threatening your child, at that, working with family members in your family, and the judges to make us a ruling. There's a ruling for to take place. Yep. I don't know what going on. I don't know if it's some type of payment that you need to make a payment with, but it's like as soon as you make a payment to whatever it is that you need to make a payment to, they're gonna have the judge to rate the pros and cons on someone. This could be a family member. Okay, family member or a friend, whoever it is, whoever's working for these people, they're going down. They're gonna have to make a final decision because somebody want the judge to work for them and they're not. They're not, because they're targeting you. Yo, I can't stand that. And then the water drips out. That's how I know I'm so divine. I'm so divine. Water is how would I say this? Water is a flow. It's an abdomen flow, and this situation is flowing. Okay, I'm a psychic medium. I have to channel, and the water in the bathtub is doop 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 doop. It's a flow. It's an abdomen flow. It's a way to the gateways, to the realms. It's access to the spiritual realm. Why you think children are born in bags in your stomach, and they say we gotta break your water, you gotta bust your water bag. Did your water bag bust before you get here? Protection, seal. That's the gateways of the realms. Sometimes when I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking, I leave the water running. You don't want my food to be healed. I know this shit. What the heck? Okay, y'all. So yeah, I ain't even put my outfit on, and I'm up here like, yeah. So this is the Oh Lord. I hate a nasty zinc. I don't know about y'all, but I can't stand my zinc nasty. I can't stand a nasty house. Your house nasty, you gotta be nasty. That's just how I look at it. I don't care. I don't give a what about you? Let me cut this thing off. But why is you leaking like that? Had to use a towel to press down on it. Y'all, I love this little hairstyle. I'm not even gonna no shade. No shade. No shade. But baby, I'm loving it. Cute. Cute. I don't know if you in here, Jay, but you're right, Jay. You're right. Life is too short to be worried about stuff like that. And it's not that I'm worried. It's the fact that people are doing it. There's two different meanings by that, you know. And I know you guys can mean me well, but I'm very intelligent person. So how would I say this? When people can feel comfortable targeting you, it's because they're feeling like they're going to win something out of that. Okay, somebody could have got paid to target me. This person, and this is Floyd Harmon and my family members. So they could have got paid. But I'm gonna tell you something. Uh, there is inheritance that's left to me. There's a lot of things that's been left to me, and these people don't want to give it up. Okay, they don't want to give me back what was left to me as a child. Something was left to me as a child, and what's the crazy part about it? I don't even know who my dad is. Yeah, crazy, right? And guess what? The guy that I've been calling my dad, I just found out is my uncle. Everything's been going on is spiritual. Spiritual, okay? And meaning that, how would I say this? Meaning that everything is spiritual is because I'm having spiritual dreams about it, okay? But it's like they can see where something's supposed to break free. Something's supposed to be given to you where I'm at. Something's supposed to be released, right? And somebody's trying to control what and how it be released. And the divine is saying, no, you're going to have peace in where it's being released to you. And your change, you're going to have peace, and someone's trying to make it where you don't have like so much of a peace in you waiting for something or something coming to you. They're trying to make it where you don't spend your money on certain things that you need. They're trying to make it where they take these things from you. You know what I'm saying? And the divine is like, hell no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So whatever they've been doing, y'all, alchemist time. Okay? So they've been coming up against your materialistic things, taking those things, see those things back. See those things in your peace. See those things there when you leave home that they're there. It's called alchemize. Okay? And that's what I've been doing, and it's been working for me. Y'all, that water got my hand peeling. Yeah, my hand is peeling from the water. I just put my hand in the water. They must have put some chemicals in this water. Because my hand ain't never peeled like that. What the fuck? Why is my hand peeling? It's a damn shame. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to just be casual today. I'm be comfortable. I don't have any plans of doing anything. So y'all, I'm just to wear my my PJs. And I'm not gonna wear these. I'm gonna put on my other ones, these. At first I started to get dressed, but I was like, no, I'm gonna lounge. Okay? And this is a little lounge outfit. Well, yeah, it's a lounge. And I'm gonna wear that today. And I got a white t-shirt. White.
why I hear that song. Work. Yeah, somebody trying to put in work. Somebody's slow. Like I don't. Somebody is really slow in the energy. Like I don't know if this is just the energy giving slow, or somebody's being prevailed in the energy as having a a mental illness, or a mental bobulation. Okay, somebody prevailed, projected on you, and it's being prevailed that they have a mental problem. Somebody's is noticing something. Someone's off, or they're possessed. Someone knows. Someone's seeing that. Yeah, someone's seeing that. And I feel like it just hit somebody's attention. Like, damn, yeah, you slow. Like something, I don't know if someone said that to somebody, or they tried to make somebody feel like they were slow, and somebody preventing how intelligent you are, and they're preventing how slow somebody else is. Yeah, because they're seeing you as an intelligent person, a wise soul, a wise spirit. They all in the energy telling me, fuck me, talking shit to me. But that's the thing about it. When these people project out on you, and they foster false narratives on you, they start to feel guilty for what's being revealed. And it ain't like you directly talking to these people. They taking it like you talking to them. That's what's crazy. Okay? Like, did you just hear what I said? That giving cuckoo bird. That's giving crazy. Why everything it gotta be about you? Like somebody wanted to be about you, about them. False narrative, because that's what they did. They put out a false narrative. So they're going to accuse you of false narratives. Falsely accusing. Damn shame. Catching them up. Catch them up. Catching up in their own BS. Shame. Excuse me, y'all. And y'all got these burgundy tights. Y'all love these burgundy tights. These burgundy tights are so cute. But those are workout clothes. And who's working out? My man. Yeah, guys, I really want to do some love readings. Okay? I want to do love readings. I see some dark pink angel oracle cards, but I want the fairies. I've worked with those cards before. I rather the fairy deck. Because I kept seeing fairies, and it wasn't a fairy. There was a fairy. Okay, because I've seen fairies and hummingbirds. Okay, did you just hear what I tried to say? Yeah, I know. I kept seeing that. Hummingbirds is transformation. It's awakening, it's ascension of knowledge and information, downloads. Okay, truth and clarity. So something, yeah, that's why the divine don't want you to concentrate on these people, because they're trying to block out information. And it's like the more I keep going, the more I get clarity. Because I've been doing this 369 method, y'all, and this the second day. Y'all, I'm about to get pissed. This is the second day, y'all, the second damn day that I did not do the 6 o'clock method. But did do it. And they kept trying to tell me, like, I kept hearing them saying the 6 o'clock. And I look at the phone, I can feel my flaw in my energy pulling me from it. And then I said, I could do it later. That's what I said. I said, I could do it later. And I know how I am. I know I don't do shit like that later. I do it right then and there. So it's just speaking a lot how this person is trying to, it's like a little hate. Look, yeah, she's saying it. Yeah, she's saying it. Call me a little hating ass bitch. Yeah, I don't know if these people beefing out. But it seemed like to me, everybody had taken a turn in doing shit. But I ain't gonna lie, this third party in the energy, I don't know if she's looking at some time, because I heard this person tell me, it's saying my energy, you gonna give it up. Yeah. Yeah, I heard him say that. I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know who he was talking to, but I heard that thought. I heard it, and it was out loud. And I know what my thought, because I was doing something. And I was like, what? And when I went to the readers and started listening to the readers, that's when I started tapping in, when I started listening to the readers, and I heard them say, there's a house that's left for you, right? And she was like,
somebody just want to hold on to this house. They don't need it. They don't want it. Don't have no interest in this home. And it's like they were just being like hateful. Someone was being hateful towards you for trying to keep a home away from you. Keep a home away from you, and information about the home away from you. Someone was doing it on purpose, trying to not I can't say hurt you, but just being envy of you, you know. And then you can say hatred, hate crime, or whatnot, or have you, however it fits for you. Okay, somebody was just holding it. They're holding it. Okay, they want to see you basically like suffer, go through it. But I'm gonna tell you something. They're not prepared for what's coming. That's all. They know they're going down for stealing that from you. And that's why someone is trying to be hateful towards, like, it's like, okay, well, they gonna get it when I go to jail then. They're gonna get it when I die then. They're gonna get it when you know, when the judge seen it. Okay? Someone knows. And they're pissed because they know. And it ain't nothing that you did. Someone's try to take out their anger and frustration on you about something that they did to you. Because you're winning what you deserve. And the ancestors are after these people. They're targeting these people. Okay? And they trying to blame the narratives on you. And the divine is like, no, you know. No. You no. And they start to see, like, someone is a real, someone, the situation's off. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Okay, so this is my little fit. I know I look a little funny, but that's okay. No, I don't look funny. I need to tie the string though. For some reason, I wanted to wear this polka dot bra because I felt like the polka dot will bring out the pink in the PJs. Like, I think these are cute. I actually think that I can wear these out. Yes, I can wear these out if I wanted to, casually. Okay? This is a fun girl day. Fun girl style, something like this. Okay? So anyway, yeah, so let's see. What was I gonna do? Go get some coffee. Come on. Come on. Let's get some coffee. Yeah, girls. I heard, yeah, girls. No, I'm not saying that. Take that back. Yeah, divine feminists. Because we're chosen ones, we don't talk like that. That's how I know they probably project out in my messages. Well, in me talking, rather, not in the messages. And you never know, they probably do that shit, try to do that shit today when I do my reading. Trying to project out and speak out in my readings as well. We're going to see. Because somebody's trying to harvest. Because they know you on a come up. They know these people try to steal. Okay? But the way that they're trying to do, they can't even steal from you in the spirit anymore. They can't. That's why they try to rage bait. But your ancestors gonna tear some ass. Oh baby, best believe. Okay? Best believe they're gonna tear them a new ass. It is what it is. They don't care. The ancestors tired of this. They're off. They really are. They're fed up. Because at this point, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're doing the same shit. Doing the same shit. They're fed up. They're disgusted by it. Even I'm getting disgusted. And that's not me. I don't get disgusted by things. I don't. I probably feel like I'm overwhelmed or frustrated, but I'm not the type of person to get disgusted by situations because I don't let situations overbear me. But after a while, when you start to see that the person that's a problem, that is a start the problem, it started to be disgusting because it's like, ugh, like how you gonna try to send something back like that around me? Like, oh, you serious? It's disgusting because the fact of someone to think that you will look at them as sane. It's like, let me say this. It's like, how you gonna bring me a puppy and it's dirty, it stink, And on top of that, the ways of it is ugly and mean. How the hell you gonna bring me something like that and expect for me to be excited and happy and kissing all on it and loving all on it? Is you crazy? Get this stanky ass dog out of my house. Get this shit, get this shit away from me. That's how a person will react. I could react like that too. Probably a little worse. Okay? That's how someone's viewing a situation. I can't say viewing just like that, but this was that was an insight of how somebody's trying to, that you could be reading the energy on someone's attention towards you. Okay? Nasty attentions, evil, dark. Okay? And they think that they're going to come around you and still do the same thing towards you. And the divine is like, hell no. No, move this away. We don't need this here. This is like exciting. Things happen for this person. And the divine's like, you will not come in to intervene on that. And you can notice how someone tried to steal a new beginning from you, a new opportunity, and it wasn't even hitting on nothing. It wasn't even hitting on nothing. Somebody's trying to watch your new beginning. Trying to bring, no. And it seemed like to me, everything that I'm picking up is negative from these people. It's their intentions. It's giving their attentions. It's nasty. Ugh, somebody can live nasty too. I am so beautiful. Damn, you're a beautiful girl. Anyway, I'm glad it wasted on there and not on my white shirt because baby, I might need something out of that. I don't think I do though. I'm gonna have to sit y'all on the floor. And I had to make sure my carpet is right. Okay. I always get my little blanket. I wonder, do I have some water in the freezer? Because I like to have my water when I do these readings because I don't need to be doing all this extra stuff. Let me see. I think I put some water in the freezer last night. I think I only had one bottle in there though. No, I only had one bottle. So hold on, y'all. Okay. I had to put me some water in the freezer because baby, who fits to be sitting around not me. So oh, I hope I didn't crack that thing. Lord have mercy. Why did I do that? Why? Just tell me, why did I do that? Okay. Let me see what I'm rolling up my way to some. Okay. So some people might see me doing my cards. That's okay. That'd be all right. I need some sunlight. Okay, guys. So I don't want this message to linger, this reading to linger at all. Then I'm right here by the, no, let me see. Yeah, I like this view. Yes, this is better. I think I need to close this closet. Okay. I
I need to close the closet. There we go. There we go. All right, girl, look at that. Ain't time. Okay, a little rest. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end it here and come back. I'm gonna do the collective reading and see what the divine has to say for the collectives. Okay, bye.